Hi everyone, and welcome to the video version of Tech Bite for Powerful Teaching, Powerful Learning, our instructional blog. So today what I'm going to show you is a tech gadget that's just in time for Black Friday and the holidays that's great for functionality, planning, and organizing. This was something a colleague actually shared with me, and if you're a person that likes to handwrite things, this is going to work wonders for you. So myself, I'm a tech person. I love Google Drive, I love Google Docs and Google Slides, I love the functionality of it and being able to save paper. But on the other hand, I'm still that visual learner. I'm still the person that has to write my notes out. So I jot everything down, all my ideas, my to-do list, all my planning, so forth and so on. So if you're like me, you probably have sticky notes all over the place, you have your legal pads, you have composition notebooks that you keep your notes in, maybe a spiral notebook. So now it gets down to, well, where did I jot that down at? Which notebook did I put it in? So today's tech tool combines all of your handwritten notes and rockets it into your Google Drive or any cloud-based service that you like. It's called the Rocketbook by Everlast. And what the Rocketbook is actually an endlessly reusable notebook. So it comes in a package like this. And this is the actual notebook itself. This is going to do for you and your handwritten notes what cloud services did for all those thumb drives that you had, that you lost, that you couldn't find, that you didn't know which files you put your items on. So the Everlast Rocket Notebook looks like this. It has about 32 pages. You can see I've kind of written in mine already. So you're going to get your notebook. You're going to get a dry erase towel. And you're going to get a Frixon gel erase pen. So this is an ink pen, a regular gel ink pen. It does erase. These are the only pens that work with the Rocketbook, but you can also use it for regular notebook paper. So let's get to how this actually works, how it's going to change your organization in your life, and get rid of all those stacks of notebooks, notepads, sticky notes, and everything else that you've been using that's been driving you crazy on trying to find your notes. Let's get to it. So let's take a look at the app itself. Once you get your Rocket Notebook, you need to download the app out of the App Store or Google Play. And so this is the app right here. It's called Rocketbook. So when you open it, you have a history of any of your scans that you've already started, new scan, and then destination. So if I click destination, you'll have all these different icons that pop up. And these icons are on the bottom of every page in your Rocket Notebook. So what you're going to do, you are going to designate where your scan is actually going to go. So you can see that this icon is a Google Drive folder that says Classroom Walkthroughs and Observations. The diamond is my folder for blogs and thoughts, PD menus and planning. And then if you don't set a designated folder or destination for your scan, it's automatically going to default to your email. So you can always go in and change and add a different destination, whether you want it to go in as a PDF. Bundle scans mean you're going to be able to scan more than one page at a time. And I'll tell you how the pages are set up so you can be able to do that. So this is how the app looks, and then in a quick second we're going to look at how it actually works. But you can also see, just besides Google Drive, there are several other cloud services that you can designate your designation to go to. So you got Google Drive, Dropbox, Slack, email, OneNote, Evernote, and iCloud, just to name a few. So let's get to how exactly does the notebook work and how do I scan to upload to the drive. Okay, so let's see how this Rocketbook really works. So I have my Everlast Rocketbook. So when we open it up, you'll see those very same icons that you had in your app, which has the destinations to where your scans are actually going to be uploaded. So I've kind of written as a reminder to myself what those destinations are. So you'll have your blank pages. A QR code is on each page, as well at the very bottom. You can faintly see it here, but you'll have those same icons at the bottom of every page in your Rocketbook. So I'm going to turn to a set of blank pages. Again, your book comes with a black Frixion gel pen, and it is erasable. So you can actually use this on notebook paper, but these are the pens that work specifically with the Rocketbook. And again, you're not only limited to black. You can actually buy the gel pens in various colors, fairly cheap. You can actually get them at Staples as well as online. So let's say I want to jot down ideas about student-centered activities. And I'm actually going to be doing some PD on a couple of these as well. So I'm going to have two categories. One is going to be tech-driven activities. And I'm just going to jot down a few, again, to show you that this is erasable. It easily erases. And I'm just going to drop down a couple. One I'm going to show you guys really soon is called Goose Chase. A really fun student-centered activity, and it's going to be great for EOC and NCFE final exam review. And another one, which is a favorite, is Ed Puzzle. And Play Posit, which is very similar to Ed Puzzle as well. Now, maybe I'm not a tech-driven person, so I want to do some non-tech-driven activities. I'm just going to jot down a few. So, crime scene investigation. You would be surprised how easily you can turn any curriculum into a crime scene investigation. It's like project learning and problem-based learning, and it is excellent. The students love it. They get engaged. Another one would be jigsaw activities. And then let's do think, pair, share. Student-centered does not have to be elaborate. So these are just a couple of my ideas. Now I'm going to get ready to scan this page, and so I need to designate to where it's actually going to go. So again, I have my icons at the bottom. So this is kind of like my PD menu, ideas, and planning. So that would be my Apple. And as well, I wanted this to go to my email. So I'm going to click off the bell as well. So now that we have that, let's get ready to scan and show you how scanning actually works. So let's get ready to scan. So again, I've written my notes down and I've designated where I actually want the scan to be uploaded. So I have my phone and I have my Rocket app. And so at the very bottom it says new scan. So I'm going to click new scan. And then it's going to ask me to align my pages. When I do so properly, it will turn green. And it will say scanning. And then at the bottom, you'll see that your scan is complete. So while we're mentioning that, let me mention the QR codes that are at the bottom of each page. The QR codes actually designates what page you're actually on. So if I was scanning multiple pages into one PDF document, this actually keeps my pages in order. So if I'm on page 18 now and then I skip to page 20, but then I went back and scanned page 19, it's automatically going to order them in the correct order before I do my final upload. So I have my scan at the bottom. So I'm going to click done. And so here I have my file, and you can actually rename your file if you like, but I just want to preview it. And so this is the preview of my document. So I'm ready for it to send it to its destination. So sending. And sending complete. So if I've done this properly, this will show up in my email. Ta-da, there it is. So Rocketbook, this is my scan, and there's my attachment, but I sent it to two destinations. So I should be able to go into my Google Drive. And again, this was my PD planning folder. and there is my file. So it's in my email and it's also in my Google Drive. Fairly simple and easy to do. And so the last part is, well, maybe I'm starting to use up all my pages in my notebook. Again, this is a reusable notebook. You did get a dry erase cloth. So once I'm done with a page, I've scanned it, or I don't need to scan it, I don't need the page anymore. All I have to do is take a damp cloth, this one they gave me, or even tissue, whatever you have, and the whole page erases. And it dries fairly quickly for you to be able to write on again. So again, a reusable notebook. So I have these 30-some pages that I will be able to use over and over again. I don't have to worry about buying more composition notebooks. So again, this is the Everlast Rocketbook. There is another version, a very cool version called the Rocket Wave. There are a lot more pages, it's a little thicker, but that one you can actually put into the microwave, and actually the microwave will erase all the pages in the notebooks. Pretty cool, but you have to weigh out your choices of what best suits you. So for our Tech Bite this time, for powerful teaching and powerful learning, it is the Rocketbook. You can find it on Amazon. There were a few in Best Buy, but if you're a tech person, you like to write things down, and then you want to conserve on paper, this is the ticket right here. Put it on your Christmas list and get yourself one. Have a great break.